We are currently 9 days out from Hyrox Doubles in DC. Me and Ed are doing that and super excited. This is going to be my first Hyrox event. Feeling really good for being 9 days out. And then we are also like 51 days out from running 100 miles around a track here in Charleston, South Carolina. So that's going to be 400 laps around a track that we are doing to support and raise initiatives for mental health, specifically youth mental health in Charleston. So I've partnered with 2 nonprofits. If you want to learn more about that, check out my Instagram. I'll link that below, or just one of my previous videos where I talk about it in some more detail. Today, what we got on the agenda is 6 easy miles. So I'm just coming off a hard track workout yesterday. I had 6 by 800 meter repeats yesterday on the track, along with a strength training session. So today is just 6 easy miles, and then I'm actually going to do some heavy bench press later with a friend at the gym. So I've been balancing out my training pretty well, trying to do a better job of listening to my body, because when I first started endurance training, it's really easy to just run your body into the ground and not listen to it and like want to get all this training in. But there's certain points when you have to listen to your body. You may have to take a mobility day instead of strength training one day. Like you're putting a lot more time into training, so you have to put that same time into recovery. And I feel like that's not talked about enough on here, but recovery is super, super important. So one of the main things I want to do for today's video is showcase my warm-up before my run. So even my easy runs, I'm making sure to warm up really well. It doesn't take long. It's super easy. You guys can totally use it. But it's so important. And ever since I ran into my Achilles injury, I've been making sure to warm up properly before every single run. So as you know by now, if you've watched this channel, I take Tailwind before every single one of my runs. So 2 scoops of Tailwind is going to supply me with 50 grams of carbohydrates and 620 milligrams of sodium to fuel my run. So the carbohydrates are going to be for energy. The sodium is going to be for hydration. If you're a newer runner watching this, super important to fuel correctly. Once you get into running, you're going to be expending a lot more energy than if you're just going to the gym and strength training. So you have to fuel your body with what it needs in order to perform well. Tailwinds work really well for me. What I like about Tailwind as opposed to other brands is it's just so smooth and it doesn't taste like a sugary drink, like kind of like a Gatorade would. It's like very salty as opposed to sweet, which I really like, and the consistency is just super good. Like it mixes really well. You only need like 1 shake and it mixes easily. You can stir it up and mix it in a cup. It's that good of a consistency. So definitely recommend Tailwind, and it's been sitting very well in my stomach because it is made with good ingredients. There's not many ingredients in Tailwind, which I really love. So before every run, 2 scoops of Tailwind. So we got some Foo Fighters on the radio right now on the way to the run. Everlong, absolute jam. The thing about my music taste though, I've noticed it is really all over the place. Like I could be listening to a Foo Fighters song 1 second, next second I'm listening to a Brandon Lake Christian song after that's a Creed song, and then the song after that's like a Big X the Plug rap song. So it's truly all over the place. Absolutely gorgeous day out here in Charleston, South Carolina. And we're cropping today. Aggressive move to start the day off. You just gotta lay the tone.
we 51 days out from the 100? We've got Nate filming right here, who's also running with us. But what we're doing for mileage is just kind of increasing weekly. After this week, I'm going to be, I think, in that 50 to 55 mile range, closer to 50. But just increasing gradually. We'll see a lot of people pound out 100-mile weeks after 100-mile weeks. I don't think it's completely necessary, especially because I'm coming back from an injury. So just trying to take like progressing these miles smart and gradually increase. But after this Hyrox, we're just going to get into ripping some more miles, more easy runs, to just build on that mileage. All right, Nate, what are your emotions for the 100 coming up? What are we thinking?
A little nervous for sure, but I think I'm ready. I did the normal progression, did a 50K, 50 mile. So I guess what's next?
It's time.
100. So
It's time.
it's gonna be interesting, but it's gonna be a good day. So I'm excited.
All right, we were interrupted by some dogs, but 100 miles, 400 laps around the track.
Yep.
What do you think about the track part of it?
I mean, there's no way around it. That's just utterly diabolical, but it's what we got to do. Wouldn't have been my choice, but Sean's trying to do something for mental health, so it makes sense. But it's gonna be tough, and it's gonna be a long day. Just gotta accept that you're gonna be there for a full day at least. So looking forward to it though. Ready to knock it out. So let's do it.
Yeah, and the whole point of doing it around the track, like Nate was saying, is it's gonna take a ton of mental resilience. Honestly, like the physical part of it, I think for 100 miles will be, you know, there's tougher 100-mile courses out there, but the toughest aspect of the whole thing is going to be mentally bearing 400 laps around a track. So that's what we're dealing with. But like you said, we're going to attack it and it'll be fun. All right, guys. So I want to chat a little bit about Hyrox. We got Hyrox not this weekend, but next. It's the weekend of March 30th, March 31st. Also my 26th birthday, March 31st. So excited for it. We've been training hard and it's been really cool. What the Hyrox workouts are good for is like testing your mental resilience, because a lot of those workouts, your heart rate's elevated. You're up in that like zone 5, heart rate's pounding. It's like good mental training for a race is the way I look at it, like for a bigger endurance race. But also, me and Ed want to absolutely empty the tank on race day. So I think our running experience is going to pay off well. So we're going to try to hold like a 6:05, 6:10 pace on those 1Ks in between. And if we can do that, I think we can break 60 minutes. So go sub 1 hour, which we're excited for. So obviously I'll keep you guys posted. We'll do a little race recap video. But yeah, we're looking forward to that. Emptying the tank in DC. Should be fun. Turned out to be absolutely gorgeous day. Beautiful day here in Charleston. I'd say it's what, like 60?
Yeah, it's
Perfect running weather. A little cool breeze. Start the day done before 9 a.m. Can't beat it.
nothing better.
Can't beat it. 6 miles in the bag. Saving it to the Garmin. We held a 9:11 pace. So I took it super low today. Heart rate max was a 135. Average was a 124. So super chill recovery miles today, but those are super important. Every run shouldn't be a sprint. Every run shouldn't be super fast. These kind of runs are super important to build your fitness and stay healthy, stay injury-free. Good stuff. So this is my post-run cocktail, if you will. As always, you guys see I put naked creatine, that's just creatine monohydrate, 5 grams, and then dry water electrolytes. Again, just replenishing, hydrating, and I take creatine daily. So that is my post-run cocktail. Have that every morning post-run. And now after that, I'm just gonna cook up some breakfast, make sure to refuel, and then just get started with the day.
All right, so I've spent a lot of time in God's Word this morning. I've been feeling really overwhelmed lately. I've had a lot of anxiety recently, specifically like last night and this morning. It exacerbated a little bit. And I wanted to come on here and talk about it because I don't want to be one of those people who don't talk about, when they're struggling. And I want other people to resonate with it. And ultimately, I want to use this as a way to spread the gospel and talk about faith and how it's helped me. So just really ever since taking entrepreneurship full time, having my coaching business, coaching tons of athletes, training in-person clients here in Charleston, doing my podcast weekly, doing YouTube weekly, now planning this event for May, this huge event in Charleston. We're trying to impact a lot of people. It's really easy to get overwhelmed. And when I do get overwhelmed, I come directly to the Word. I come directly to my Bible, because this ultimately helped me out of a really dark mental spot. So when I go back into those spots or go back into that state, I always resort to the Word. And I think with faith, a lot of people think that being a Christian, once you start your Christian walk, that suffering, you're just going to rid yourself of suffering and there's not going to be any more hard times. But if you dive into the Word, you'll realize that it's the complete opposite of that. I mean, Jesus literally died on the cross for us. He suffered for us. It says right here, this is in Peter 2, this is verse 19 through 21. But if you suffer for doing good and you endure it, this is commendable before God. To this you were called, because Christ suffered for you, leaving you an example that you should follow his steps. And that's just one verse in Scripture. There's so many that talks about how Jesus suffered, how his apostles suffered. But what it teaches you is how to endure it. And that's how I've grown so much in my faith, how I've created a relationship with Jesus, because you realize that everything isn't always sunshines and rainbows. But what Jesus teaches you, what the Bible teaches you, is how to endure the inevitable hard times, because everyone's going to have their own struggles. Everyone's going to have hard times. The Bible teaches you how to endure it, and Jesus set that example. And that's just something that I can always come back to now. It's like a reassuring feeling, and it's just God in my heart now, which is it's super cool, because even just talking about it right now, you can see the smile on my face. It's just I don't know, weight lifted off my shoulders. Because I think before, when hard times and struggles used to happen, it's just you sit there and let it weigh you down, and you just let it affect your entire mood, your entire day. You let it affect how you're acting towards other people. You're projecting your energy towards other people. So growing in my faith has been huge in that aspect. And it didn't just change one thing. Growing in my relationship with Jesus didn't just improve my faith. It improved the way I treat other people. It improved my relationships. It improved my patience. It improved my perseverance through hard times. It improved, just my attitude every day, my optimism. And I wanted to share that because I think a lot of people have that connotation that being a Christian, you're not supposed to have any struggles. It's Jesus wants you to come to him when you're broken. You're never going to be perfect. We're all imperfect. It's he wants to help you through those times. So just being open with him about what you're dealing with, and, talking to him, creating that relationship with him, he's going to show you how to endure that and how to just keep your faith at the center. And that has just been huge for me. Another thing I want to be transparent about is just being a Christian and what it means to take action on being a Christian. It's really easy to, I've fallen victim to this, throwing in your Instagram bio that you're a follower of Jesus, or throwing a Bible verse up. It's anyone can do that, but how are you acting on it? As a Christian, you're always going to have people opposing you. And I'm someone who's trying to share my message on social media, and I catch myself thinking will other people think this is too much? Am I pushing Christianity too much? But that's exactly what Jesus says is going to happen in the Bible. You're going to get opposition. You're going to get people who, don't like it, but that it is what it is. You can't live your life in fear of other people. That's just something that I've learned in my growth, is I should never have to feel sharing my Christianity is too much, because the people that I want it to resonate with, it'll resonate with. And I'm never going to force anyone to be a Christian. I'm just sharing my experience of how much it's changed my life and how much I know it can change yours. So right now we are about to ship off the Revitalize You tanks. Check this bad boy out, brother. Shoo! Details go crazy. The back, it's a race day tank. Got Revitalized U on the back. Nike. Shipping these out to everyone who got one. We only did a pre-order with these just because it was easier. They were customized, so it took a little bit longer than we wanted to. So we did a pre-order, so we don't have any extra. I think I might have ordered a few extra. We'll see after I pack these up. But if you guys love these and you would buy one in the future, I would be down to do another order or just something similar. So let me know in the comments or reach out to us if you like these. But we're gonna get these out to everyone who ordered them. I got a little station right here. We are packing them up. So we got the tanks, thank you notes, boxes, tape. I'm about to spend like an hour and a half, 2 hours packing these bad boys up. We are taking the tanks to be shipped right now. Genuinely appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. As a small business owner, all of you who pre-ordered those tanks, you mean the world to me. I honestly mean that too. Like, it goes a long way. Even just buying that tank and supporting us in that way, like, it goes a really long way. So just wanted to make that known. We genuinely appreciate any and all support. And again, if you're watching this and you want to support us, a big way to do that right now is just by donating to the Stony 100. It's an event we're putting on here in May in Charleston, raising money for mental health. So we would love some support in that way too. But can't wait to drop these off, get them out to you guys. Appreciate it again. All right, we are at Ethos right now. This is a new place where I work. I train my in-person clients. So I'm actually here to work out with a friend who's another personal trainer here. His name's Fig. He's the man. We're gonna bench press. So he said we're gonna bench, do some pull-ups, and then something else on the agenda too. I just forget, but looking forward to it. Should be a good session. Let me show you guys this gym. Super, super nice facility. Blessed to be working here. Check this out. Not to mention the cold plunge sauna, all that they got out back. They got a sauna in the locker room, steam room. They got a private room where they do classes, which hopefully I'll be coaching some classes here soon. So super awesome facility. I'm super, super grateful and blessed to be a part of this team, this community, and just excited to start training my in-person clients here and gain some more in-person clients and just learn from some really good trainers, really good mentors. This is just an awesome place to be, so super grateful for it. All right, me and Fig are getting a session in. We are doing 10 down to 1. I'm gonna let Fig explain what we're doing here.
Whoa.
Roll it.
That was
You're rolling.
So like he said, we're doing 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, etc. with weight, the reps going down, but weight going up, trying to get about what I would say is 80 to 95% of your 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 while doing chin-ups, same rep scheme, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and seeing what you can get up to under a ton of volume and heavyweight, so it's the best of both worlds.
We're on 6 right now?
We're on 6.
We're on 6, and it's already getting harder, so this is fun though. It's a fun way to do it. Do 35. We are on round 4, so we got 4 reps, bench press, 4 reps, chin ups. I don't really know what I'm gonna go for on that 1 rep max. Thinking about it. I'm thinking about it, but we'll see. Ah. It is cold today. This is one of the coldest cold plunges I've ever been in.
Look at that.
Bro, it's freezing.
Is Ollie back here?
Yeah, he's in the sauna. Bro, you get in these often? God, these ones are freezing, bro.
I am not a cold guy.
I
am a warm guy. I'm Puerto Rican. It's not in my blood to go in that.
I used to do the ones at Sweat House for like 10 minutes. I only go 2 here max.
You got the mat? What is that?
That camera?
Yeah.
It's a DJI. It's like a vlogging camera. I use it for like my YouTube and stuff.
Oh, dang.
Super convenient.
You do YouTube?
Yeah, bro.
That's fun.
Check it out.
I should. What's it called?
It's just, I think my username's Sean Rhodes 24/7.
Nice.
But yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
I started vlogging when I did my Marine Corps, like my last marathon prep a little bit, and I've just been kind of continuing like weekly vids.
How many subscribers you got?
I think like just over 200,
Nice.
2 something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no.
This is honestly warmer than it was last time.
I just don't like it. I
Enjoy your sauna, bro.
I do. No, that's what I'm saying. Like I will thoroughly enjoy that.
Yeah. Like I said, I used to go like 8 minutes in this other cold plunge. 3 minutes does the trick in here. Helps a lot with my inflammation and everything, but whew, it's cold.
Just got home and had a quick call with a girl who might be running our social media for Revitalize. So huge news. I basically told her like we've been doing everything ourselves up to this point, and I hate the term that I don't have time, but if I could dedicate some of my time to something else and have someone help with the social media, that would be super amazing. Obviously, content is still going to be super authentic. It's still going to be us. We're just going to have somebody else help with posting it and getting it out there, which will be huge. And at the end of the day, like, you have to invest into other people to help you. Like, you can't do this all on your own. I'm not trying to do it on my own. I want to build a team. I want to build an empire, you know, and keep growing it. So this is what it's going to take. And now I'm having my dinner. I love these Ollie Pops. Just like satisfies my sweet tooth and makes me feel like a little kid, honestly, drinking soda. So it's that classic root beer. Love this flavor. And then going with my go-to for the week. Let me flip the camera and show you guys. We got some ground beef, grass-fed ground beef, potatoes, Brussels, giant bowl of it because I'm starving. And I actually drizzled some raw honey over top. So super good. Could eat this literally every day if I needed to. And then we got some March Madness on the TV. So hell of a night. Hell of a night. Let's run CHS in the morning. That is a run club here in Charleston. We're going to promote the Stony 100 and also just enjoy some miles with some good people. So shout out to Brad and Ellie. I'm going to link their Instagrams right here or put their apps right here. Super good people. They started this run club in Charleston and it's grown into something super awesome. Like they get a ton of people out at every run club and it's just good vibes. So going tomorrow, going to do a little promoting, hand out these flyers and promote the Stony 100, our event this May, and just get people behind a good cause, you know, a good cause supporting mental health and supporting mental health initiatives for our youth. So looking forward to that. Going to watch the rest of this March Madness game and hit the hay. It's 9:20 p.m., so it's getting close to my bedtime. I'm a grandpa when it comes to sleep, but got to get that 7 to 9 hours a night just to recover like I want to. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure to like, you know, comment, subscribe. I appreciate the support. It means a lot coming from like a small creator right now. Genuinely appreciate anyone who tunes in and just keep doing you. Don't let other people tell you what to do. I think a lot of times in today's society, we let everyone else control what we're doing. So make sure to be you. Put God first. Good things will happen. And again, just appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.